This is Farm Manager 2018. I'm really not sure what I'm going to work on, but my general idea is I need to get back into some form of production. I'm producing things, food items. For example, it's mostly agricultural products, and I need to figure out how to profit from it. So one thing that I have is soy, and you can make milk from soy, and apparently the building that I did is incorrect. What I did was for cheese, and I must have done the wrong building. So I'm going to see if I did the wrong building. I believe it's called a dairy. I'm going to locate it on the map. The map can be a little bit confusing, but somewhere over here there's a dairy. I wonder if this is it. No, that's a slaughterhouse. Maybe it's here in the south. It says milk. Oh, this is a milk processing plant. So I need some. This does make cheese, but I need something to make milk. I'm going to call the inseminator real quick. So I got to figure out how to produce milk. Milk processing plant. Slaughterhouse, small milk processing plant, frozen food, mill, seeds. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to turn the soy into soy milk. We've got some buildings here. This is seeds. See if we got soy. Might have passed it. You would think they would alphabetize it. I know it's got to be in here. Is this the mill? No. The mill is going to turn soy. Oh, it does. Okay, so I am producing soy milk, and I thought that I wasn't. Which means that this is producing. I don't have any cow stuff, so I can remove all the cow stuff. Wait a second. Okay, so I guess I can produce soy milk, and then it gets sold. So I am going to go to the marketplace, and we're going to look for the soy milk. And make sure it's getting sold. And I have no soy milk. Let's see if there is something in production. Oh, I need to do the auto trade. So I need to find. These things are annoying. I wish they would just go away. I need to find soy milk, and make sure that I'm selling all of it. Here is soy milk. It looks like it is for sale, and it is at the infinite level. So I am selling all of that. That's the right thing. Now the other issue is we have beehives, and I really don't know much about the way beehives work, but someone said that he put his beehives near buckwheat farm. So I guess what this means is that these flowers are near the beehive. That's got to be what it means. So maybe if I put like beehives over here, maybe it will produce different types of honey from all the different places I have. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to build one beehive. I'm not ready right now to do massive beehive production. Beekeeper. I know you're excited that someday I'll do rabbits. So I can do the beekeeper over here. I'd probably put the hives over here. We don't know how far away I can Maybe we could put the beekeeper right here. Like not. Ah, I thought I saw it turn green. Okay. We have beehives. We have to wait for the construction crew to come and build it. Not worried about the weeds. We've got somebody over here who is trapped. So we have issues. I've got people that keep getting trapped over here. And I believe that I don't know the reason why. Low amount of food. Oh, okay. This food, everything's being produced into something else. So we have to take something like corn or wheat and make sure it doesn't get processed. So I'm going to come over here and look for wheat and shut it off, corn and shut it off. And then we will use that to feed animals for now. You see this guy's stuck again. I don't know why he's getting stuck. Unless it has something to do with the scarecrows. It was since I did the scarecrows that people started getting stuck. So we'll build some beehives and we're going to find out if it's related to nearby crop. We want this guy. He has bees and strength. And this person, we're going to upgrade to beekeeping still. Now I have to see what the okay, so we've got flowers over here, we've got a caregiver. We have to build hives. So I'm going to build kind of one, pane, two, oh, it dropped it. I'm going to pause the game because I didn't want to drop it there. Easier for me because I don't have a fast computer. Easier for me to pause the game when I work on this stuff. There's a chance that I'm going to put more beekeepers in this area. So I will build a road over here, another beekeeper, and put hives over here. And I'm going to keep repeating that and fill up all of this space as long as it makes sense to do so. Already has honey. Strawberry, pear, apple. So we don't have anything super interesting over here. We don't have like the wheat, things like that. Let me guess. Oh no, he's in a spot. Not letting me select my call the inseminator. Low amount. Oh, we're going to be producing. I got a decent amount of money. So I want to check my cash flow. That's pretty good, because if it gets up to 1.5, wow, I might be able to buy some big stuff. Maybe I will put a resting facility. Let's put in a couple resting facilities, which is this building right here, the arbor. Does not fit. Does not fit. Looks like I could put one over here. And I was going to look for where the beehives are, place another one there. I don't really want to do it. I want to make efficient use of space, and it's not going to fit. When I do the hives, I'm going to do them back to back so I can fit another hive over here. Does not fit. I don't think it's going to matter because there's so many houses in this area, but I will build it because I'm so wealthy. And I will build one here. Looks like I could have built one over here if I had laid this out better. Okay, I need to call the inseminator. Don't have any food yet. I'm gonna buy some food. So you gotta go to foliage. Cash is going up. What type of field is this? I'm looking for another place to place a beehive. Okay, so we do have food now. What's this? These are nothing that I need to worry about. So, while I'm waiting for the cash, I am going to go to my main building, right here. I'm going to go through all of my machines, make sure that they're all renovated. I think I need to hire seasonal workers. I haven't done that in a while. I need to come up with a system. Maybe every time you move to a new season, check your seasonal workers which are in these buildings. Well, I don't know what these numbers mean. I'm really not sure. I'm assuming that the lower number means that they're idle, and I'm guessing that the higher number means that's how many you have. But I really don't know. Holes, cabbage, raspberry. I'm going to see if I can build a hive. You know, I really don't think I can. So it's time to make a decision. Am I going to buy more property, or am I going to buy something that takes production and produces something out of it? Or am I going to start animals? I've only got chickens. I believe everything else I have is doing well. I can buy a lot of windmills. I can build more houses, hire more people. We've got cherries, so where do cherries go? They make cherry juice. The blue bar is the production bar, so right now it's not producing. And over here you can see it's not moving. And there's no cherries in the warehouse, but it says over here we've got 1,000 cherries. I'm assuming it's going to have no problem producing. Let's see how those cherries do. I want to see when they expire, how much time is needed for cherries. We've got another month. The question is, where are the cherries? They must be in the building. This building somewhere. I'm guessing that they're in here. Well, there's some cherries here. I think trucks do all the transportation. So I'm assuming that a truck is going to pull up. You see that a lot of the cherries disappear. Pause. Yeah, it's so much better. So you see we've got cherries over here. None over here. Cherries over here. So the cherries are now in the process of being produced. And now there's another harvest of cherries. It's up to 13,000. You see the blue line is going up. There's some sort of a bonus, and I'm really not sure how it works. But let's say I close this and close this. And kick this up. Bonus doesn't change. It still says 25%. I think the bonus has to do with the employee's skills, but I'm really not sure. Like maybe you get 1% for each of these production. If it says 5 out of 5, so each one is getting 5. And if it was 1 out of 5, they'd be getting 1. Confident that's all going to be produced fine. Low on food again. Don't want the animals to Okay, I got to call the inseminator. So I keep running out of food. I'm going to have to deal with this problem. We don't want to do soy. Soy is going to go into milk. So we're going to do... No, there's food right there. It says lupine. There's food, so I don't have to worry about it. Over here, if the number is low, 6 out of 190, that must mean that they're all busy. And it could mean that you don't have enough machines, they're going in and picking by hand. If the number is high, they're not doing anything. So if you have like a lot of high numbers, that's a problem because they should be doing something all year round. For example, I built all of the greenhouses so that in the wintertime they can work on stuff. 2,000, that's pretty good. I could build a lot of windmills. Oh, look at that, I'm up to 1 million. I've seen it more full. So I'm going to check my cache. And it doesn't have the month, but I'm guessing that if this is 12 months, then this point must be this point. If that's true, then maybe I'm going to pull in a nice profit. I don't know. Let's see about loans. Can I do anything with loans? I don't have anything training right now. The training messages are up here. I don't see anything. So we're going to go back to here. And we're going to do something that's short. Storage capacity we don't need. Loans we don't need. And then the quantity of the harvest is kind of important. So I'm going to do the harvest one. It's going to take a year to produce it. We go through all the machines. Machines are not that busy. So that means I have a sufficient supply of machines. This planter needs to renovate. It's only going to go so far, then you have to do it again. It doesn't keep on renovating forever. Means that you have to call the inseminator. I can increase that. I only have it at 20 because I make videos about how to play the game. You want it to be at 30, but what I'm going to do is in a future video, I'm going to go and show, well, here's how you increase it from 20 to 30, and this is why I did it. So that's why it only says 20 right now. This has not been working. It's cherry. I'm going to delete it. So for a couple of years, it's have. I don't know if it has full production. Just to be safe, I'm going to rebuild it. So you click on this. I gotta pause. Choose a field manager. You want one of the ones that has the dark green, and then the strength is a great choice. And then we're going to do cherry. Irrigation system, yeah, you know what? It's worth it. You know why? Because if you don't do it, your staff has to work harder. So one of the things I have to do, you see we've got this irrigation system. I have to go through all of my buildings and add irrigation systems. It's going to really make a big difference in terms of efficiency. This is weird. I wonder what all these little squares are. Oh, that's the silage? Is that what it is? So somebody has to go and get a machine. Which is this option, of baling. Okay, it's not doing it. Maybe the game crashed. Oh no. Someone's going to have to come and do the baling, so we'll see if the baling happens. I can't find it. Let's see if it lets me see what Emily is doing. Doesn't show what she's doing. She's in charge of baling. Well, we don't know if she does the actual baling herself. Oh, look at that. Something's going on over here. It's leaving. Oh, that looks like a baler. My game is really slowing down. I'm going to put it on low speed. Okay, so this is Emily. Notice that she picked up the tractor and a trailer for straw bales. Okay, so it's possible that you want your manager to have a tractor. I don't know. I don't know if it should be. It says managing orchards. Maybe you wanted to have the tractor and the food item. I don't know. Gotta learn as I play. Okay, so we saw that Emily was supposed to pick up a tractor, right? So let's see if we can find where she is. There she is. So she's on her way with the baling machine. And she's picking up all the silage. Maybe this would be a good location to put a beehive to a row of buildings over here. All the support buildings like houses and storage and things like that, we can put it over here. Let's see how I'm doing in terms of RAM. Hasn't used up all my memory. The CPU is cranking high. Here, it's not showing why my CPU usage is so high. I closed my browser. That should have some impact. Let's fast forward right there. So I guess they have to go through and reap the crops, and then a second time to make silage, and then another time to go pick it up. So someone wants to go through beekeeping training. I'm sure that person doesn't care. My beekeeper is probably fully trained. Yeah. Probably have two. We've got an issue. There's a question mark. I'm sorry, an exclamation mark. We've got to deal with the exclamation mark. I'm going to check the other beekeeper, which is right over here. Go to caregiver. I'm going to teleport him because he's stuck. And we're not going to worry about that person. That person doesn't. I mean, I don't want to go through and find who that person is. Oh, got something over here. The silage. It says it has straw. Oh, silage is something that comes from straw. And it's producing it. So if you put it here, it becomes silage. What is silage used for? Check on my chickens. The heart means that they're ready for the inseminator. Got a good supply of food. I dropped a new field down, which is over here. I believe that this means it's ready to be harvested, so all my dudes got to go out and do all the harvesting. I'm going to check to see if I've got seasonal workers. I don't. Got to hire 7269. I got to hire. So we will put them on seasonal. What you can do is you can go through each one and look for the 5x5s, the 4x5s. They'll produce more than the 1x5s. But the problem is my computer is so slow because it's a laptop. It's actually a high-performance laptop, but it's not as good as desktop, so it's a pain. What do we got here? But it does show you that you can play on a laptop. You're just not going to get as big of a farm. I do have a lot of cash, which is unusual. Check the finances. So we're getting up there. Maybe I'll get up to 1.5 again. But what happens is somehow it all gets spent, so I'm going to keep the cash. All those fields. We need all those fields. Someone's got to go through all those fields and collect all those crops. It's a lot of crops. Luckily, we just pulled in a lot of seasonal workers. It may have been my fault for not having seasonal workers. I got to come up with a method. Look at all those crops. I got to come up with a method to keep track of seasonal workers. Maybe it's this number here, 221. Maybe if it goes down to like 150, that's the indicator that they're all gone. So I'm going to keep an eye on that number. Because the 221 should be my total workers. Wow, 220 strawberry. Employee is having problems. Sometimes when an employee has a problem, you can just wait a while. Okay, so that's it for today. I am going to take a break.